Hi, this is Rook with Condemned, and in this episode of Results we'll be looking at defeating Svanir in structured player versus player with an Elementalist. In the PvP map, the Forest of Nifel, Svanir is one of the two bosses that you can slay every 3 minutes. If you slay him, your team is awarded 25 points and given an aura of power for 90 seconds. Most importantly though, no matter how much damage you do, it is the team that lays the finishing blow that will gain those rewards. Thus, a kill or a point stealing is possible and a potentially important strategy on this map. For me personally, I find that just testing builds against these bosses in the Isle of Mists is worthwhile. You get a feel for how much damage you can crank out and how survivable your character is. In these particular shots, he's chewed through my summoned elemental and now he's trying to have some fun with my elementalists. As with any NPC, you can't move too far away or else you'll leash them, they'll return to the starting area and have full hit points, so I had to move back in there, and then I just teleported to the side to create some more space. But that took a little bit too long for my liking. I'm still going to stick with Scepter Dagger and a build focused around air magic. I'll bring out a stone elemental because he can last a while and he can cripple Svanir. I prep with the teleport to gain 3 stacks of might given my current traits, and then I also try and hit him from a distance. That way the elemental will be aggroed first. The AI seems to keep aggro on one creature longer than you would expect. I've already used the utility skills Arcane Power and Arcane Blast, and now I'm cycling through 3, 2, 1 to blind damage and more damage, hitting 3 again whenever it's off cooldown. He's almost down, so I hit 4 to ride the lightning and finish him off, because it looks badass. There he's soloed in 18 seconds. Now I can't get into Condemned's PvP builds, but here's the basic information for this simulation. It focuses on high critical damage and additional bonuses gained from critical hits. I've also added Spell Slinger to use in this match, giving me the 3 stacks of might when I use a cantrip like Teleport. You can probably guess by the 15k health that I'm using a mixed build, not a total glass cannon with only 10k health. I did choose Vitality over Toughness for this, but that's a topic for another day. So let's try it again, but this time with fire. I'll start with number 2 on the earth, throwing up a rock barrier armor, just in case things get ugly. I'll teleport in to activate the might with Spell Slinger. I actually forgot to trait that, so no joy this time. I spammed some stoning because I've been up for too many hours and messed up, and now I finally switch over to fire. Once in fire, 2, or Dragon's Tooth, is a skill I want to keep on constant cooldown in this particular fight, filling the gaps in with Flame Strike number 1. I did hit number 3, Phoenix, a great ability, but perhaps not the best here since I have no conditions to remove and there's only one opponent. Now that being said, 18 seconds despite a number of tired mistakes. Probably could easily have been 16 seconds, which is the same as my best current time on a Ranger. In this case I just used the sigils that give the plus 10 to all stats, plus 3% critical, and a Berserker Amulet to try and raise the criticals again. For traits, I just tried to increase the damage to anyone who is burning, and to create more effects like bleeding whenever I scored a critical. The damage spikes only topped out about 5,500, so there's still room for improvement from what I've seen elsewhere. There's lots of other builds you could try against Svanir, but this is certainly one of the easiest ones. If you're interested in a blooper fight against him, there's one after these credits. Thanks again for watching. This is Rook from Condemned, and we'll see you out on the battlefield. I must admit that after playing a Staff Elementalist all weekend in WVW, this will be a nice chance to try Scepter Dagger. Here I'll warm things up with fire and see how this goes. So he's aggroed on me and knocked down, and I'm dead. Holy smokes, that's pretty quick. Certainly a couple problems there. I tried the Arcane Blast right away. That's in range to hit him, so he aggroed on me instead of the Stone Elemental. I got knocked down by him on the first attack, and that interrupted me and put me down for 3 seconds, where all my skills are on a cooldown, of course. And then he proceeded to hit me for 3k, 4.6k, and 3.2k, basically the remaining health that I had. Here's someone else, should be able to finish him. Yeah, finished him off, I got the rally. Maybe I'll go help this person out over here that's in need of aid themselves. Alright, let's try that again, and next time let's get better results.